welcome to Superstar Sunday. Today, we are talking about, I am talking about teacher burnout. What is the solution? Everybody always says, take care of yourself. Go to the mall, get your nails done, walk the dog, take a bubble bath. But how does this help with burnout after you have done all those things and you have to go back to work and you find yourself in the same burned out situation after you have had the self-care? What do you do? What are you teachers doing out there to help with teacher burnout? All right. So I have found that, you cannot just think that I'm going to get my nails done and it's going to solve the problem. When you get back to work, you still have piles of paper. You have not answered your emails. You have not done all the things that burned you out to help resolve all of those things. So I'm grabbing my notes for this because I want to be very accurate. Here are a few simple things that you can do, are basically habits to form to improve your stress before you get to the burnout. The first thing is improve your workflow. How can you be more efficient with your time? So for me at school, I try to grade work before I leave school. I don't want to bring any of that home. I make my copies after school. I don't care if I have to stay a little bit later. I make copies after school. So when I get to school, I'm not stressed out and trying to figure out how I'm going to make these copies. I give less paperwork that I don't have to grade. There are different ways that you can assess a student verbally with exit tickets and so many other ways. Give meaningful homework where you really wouldn't need a whole bunch of paperwork and that you have to grade it. Another thing is you can set realistic expectations. Basically, what tasks can you do to prioritize what you can do and what you can let go? So basically, some of the things you don't have to do, some of the things you can do. Another thing is you can create a clear separation between your work and your personal time. Don't be going to school trying to do your nails and on your personal time, don't grade papers. For me, things that stress me out when I look at my email and I see a double-digit email where I have not answered email. Oh my goodness. If it gets like really, really long emails, well, not really long emails, but if I see the number 50 or 100, I am like, oh my goodness. So for me, I try to answer my emails right away. I really do that if I can. You have 24 to 48 hours to answer it. But for me, when I keep seeing that number grow higher and higher, it kind of stresses me out. So I'll answer my emails when I can. Another thing that I do is emails that I don't even open, unsubscribe to all those things. Those emails that coming in and you don't even open it, unsubscribe. Press that unsubscribe button and get out of there. You don't need to see those emails. One other thing that stresses me out is if my desk is cluttered. I mean, that burns me out just thinking about all the things that are there. If I walk into the classroom in the morning time and I see that my desk is clean, I can start the day off fresh. So if you can, before you leave school, clear your desk, stack the papers to one side if you have to, if you didn't pass them out. Do something with those papers and make sure that your desk is clean. For me, it stresses me out and I feel that that's a form of burnout because I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I have so much to do with these papers. When you get home or on the weekend, meal plan. One of the other Superstar Sundays, I talked about meal prep. If you can plan your meals, that's something else that you don't have to think about when you get home from school. Even if you have to write down recipes or write down exactly what you're going to cook for the week, then you'll know in your mind that your family is eating a healthy meal and that you have planned something healthy and delicious for your family. Plan those meal plans out, if I can say that. Another thing that I do to cause less stress in my life is I have a planner. This planner helps me out. I put down everything that I need to do and I cross it out. If it doesn't get done that day, hey, I'm going to move on to the next day. I am not going to let it stress me out. And don't let it stress you out. Yes, teachers are overworked, and sometimes we do it to ourselves. Sometimes we need to ask for help. All we have to do is ask for help sometimes. And being overworked sometimes can be our fault. And sometimes it could be the school's fault. But most of the time, if we can help it, or if you can help it, try to eliminate some of the things that you do each day. You're not Superwoman, you're not Superman, and you just can't do everything. So write it in that planner, scratch out the things that you've done for the week or for the day, and the things that you didn't do, get to it the next day. All right. What I do also to help relieve some of my stress is I bring my sneakers to school. And when the kids are at recess, guess what? I'm walking out there with them. I am releasing some of that stress. I'm releasing some of that energy that I felt in the classroom. And I am getting some vitamin D. Go outside, get some fresh air. Try to clear your mind if you. And sometimes, you know what? You have to take that mental day. Do it. You have days in your school year that you can take for personal days, for doctor days, for sick days, whatever. If you need that day, take the day and talk to somebody. If you're really burned out and you're stressed out and you really don't know what to do or how to handle a situation at school, take that mental day, talk to somebody. There's somebody out there, your counselor at school, somebody that you can talk to help relieve some of the stress that you're going through. I bet you that will help. It will help. Don't let it build up. The more and more you let it build up, talk to somebody. And if you need to, take that day. I am a stickler for taking some days. I'll probably take a day a month just to release some stress, just to chill out. I will take it. If they give me the days and it's a paid day, I'm going to take a day. These are all true forms of self-care because you are actually making the changes to have a positive impact on your mental health. We cannot be the best teachers we can be if we're not making those changes. Do all those things that you love. Walk the dog, cook, watch your favorite show, take a bubble bath, exercise, do all those things. But remember that if you're not getting down to the bottom or the root cause of the problem, self-care is not even going to work for you. So get down to the root of it and figure out what's causing the burnout, and then you can have all the self-care that you want. Those are the things that are going to make you a successful teacher, and it will cause you not to be burned out. Well, teacher friends, that's all I have for you today. Drop down in the comments, how do you deal with teacher burnout? What are some of the things that you do to help you with teacher burnout? That's all I have for you today on this Superstar Sunday. I want to remind you that I have a book, Superstar Teacher, a guide to enhance creativity in the classroom. And this book can definitely help you with teacher burnout. Until then, I will see you next Sunday. Mwah!